Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to talk about all the movies that I watched in the movie theaters this year. So basically, I wanted to make a wrap up video, but for movies and TV shows. But I figured that if I talked about every single movie and TV show that I watched this year, it's going to be a 3 hour video. So I'm trying this new format. And I really hope you like it. Please let me know. I also plan on making another video about all the new TV shows that I watched this year. So, like in subcategories, because if I talk about everything that I watch, it's going to be just a lot. And today we're talking about all the new movies that I watched in the theater. So, no streaming services, even though they are new or from this year. But all of these are new or from last year and this year because of course they are on theaters. I'm gonna do it in chronological order. So it's gonna be from January until June. So this is going to be half of the year. The first movie that I watched in the movie theaters was Marty Supreme. And I don't have a lot to say about this. I thought Timothy Chalamet was great in this movie. All the actors were good, but I didn't like the characters. They were all, I don't know, just messy and untrustworthy. I didn't like their choices, and things that happened were very dramatic. And in some aspects, it was difficult to believe that that really happened. It was not a bad movie, just not one that I really, really like or that I would want to rewatch. Honestly, I enjoyed that I watched it with my boyfriend. That was a very good experience. Just a good watching experience, but I don't think I will rewatch this movie. Then I watched No Other Choice with my family, and I didn't like it. I liked the premise and I thought it was going to be a good movie, but the movie started going in weird directions that I didn't like. We have this man who was very successful and had a good life, a good family, a good house. Then he gets fired from his job, who he has been at for a lot of years. And I thought he was going to kill people, but I didn't expect how it happened. The first part of the movie I liked and just the concept, but then no, it was not for me. I like that the actor from Squid Game is here. I like some of the songs. I think I added two songs from this movie to my playlist and it was great. But other than that, I don't know, I didn't like the movie. I liked the premise, but just the rest of the movie, especially from the middle to the ending, it was boring in my opinion and I didn't like it. Next, I watched Hoppers. I loved Hoppers. This was an amazing movie. It was very refreshing, and I like the message of the movie. I love that scene when the grandma explains that to the protagonist, how she can relax and how she can appreciate just life and breathe by being part of something bigger than her. I don't remember the exact words that she says, but I think this movie is amazing in the message. I loved it. It was funny. Of course, it has a lot of moments that are like, what? What is going on? Like everything that has to do with the shark. That was just crazy. Not my favorite thing, but the message was amazing. I think that's the most important thing about this movie and what a lot of people loved. And also, this helps with the Pixar theory because I saw a lot of videos about this, and it was very funny to see how they connect all the inventions that they have. It was a good movie right now because a lot of Disney movies have been disappointing in the last few years, and this one was surprisingly good. Then I watched Project Hail Mary with my sister, and I loved it. But at the same time, I don't feel like I would want to rewatch it. I don't know if you have had that feeling, but it was a good movie. At the beginning, I didn't know what was going to happen. Like, I only knew that Ryan Gosling was going to be like stranded in this ship alone and that he didn't have any memories of what happened to him, which was a pretty intriguing premise, I have to admit. But I thought it was going to go in a more interstellar, deep way. And no, this was refreshing in that sense. Like, it was not about that. It was not a bad alien. It was about an alien that helped a human and how they bonded and how they were friends. It has a lot of impactful moments and emotive moments. Like, one emotive moment that it was too much. There's one scene that I compare a lot between Rocky and the lady who was in charge of this mission that I don't remember her name. I really want to say it even though it is a spoiler, so this is a spoiler warning. I just really need to say this. When Ryan Gosling's character asks, "How long do I have to think about this?" And the woman answers, like, I don't know, minutes, like 5 minutes or something like that, or less. And then Rocky says, "You have all the time you want." Like, that is the biggest difference. And it makes you really hate humanity. This movie makes you hate humanity. But yeah, no spoilers anymore. Overall, this was good. I liked it. I don't know if I would want to rewatch it because, as I said, I don't know why. Maybe if someone wants to rewatch it, then I would be like, yes. But me on my own, by myself, I don't think so. Then I watched the drama. I also watched it with my sister, and this was amazing. I have a video reviewing the drama, so I will leave it here and in the description below so you can watch it. I love this movie. I think it is going to be one of my favorite movies of the year. It was so impactful and great, and it had a good message, a lot of humor and drama, of course. I just loved it a lot. I thought Zendaya and Robert Pattinson were amazing together. They had a lot of chemistry. I didn't know what I was expecting from this movie. I just saw the trailer, I think, once, and it was amazing. I have no doubts. I don't know if I never read like bad reviews or anything. I don't know if people don't like it, but I don't care. I love this movie a lot. It was so much fun. I want to rewatch it. This is one that I'm waiting for it to be on streaming platforms because I want to rewatch it. It is also good if you don't know what this is going to be about. Like, you want to be impacted with the news at the same time as the characters are impacted. And I think the trailer is good for this because a lot of movies have trailers that just ruin the whole movie. Like, they tell you everything. And in here, that didn't happen, at least in the one that I watched and that I remember that I watched, that didn't happen. And so when you get to that point of the story, you are surprised because you didn't know. You are reacting at the same time of the characters. You are thinking, well, what do I think about this in that moment, not before? So I think that was good for this movie. And then I watched Michael. I went to watch this with my family, and it was just amazing. I don't know. I just love Michael Jackson, and I kind of forgot that I loved him this much. And I remember now all of these memories about him and about his videos. I understand how people say that it was not deep enough. It didn't touch on like bad things that happened in Michael's life, but it was so hopeful. It had hard moments, but overall, the movie made you feel like this magic that Michael had. And for me, this was so great. At the end, I almost screamed when I read the his story continues because I certainly thought that there was going to be a second movie. And I still don't know if it's real or not. Like, please let me know in the comments if you know. And I don't know if I want it to happen. I don't know, but this movie was just amazing. So heartwarming and wholesome. And I felt so identified with Michael in some aspects, like him loving animals and treating animals like people and saying that they were his best friends. I feel that way about my dog. He is not just an animal, he is part of my family. And seeing it from a famous person like Michael Jackson and him having the same thoughts and the same ideas for pets, I was so happy when I saw that. Overall, this is just a very good movie. I loved it a lot and I just want to rewatch it. Yeah, a lot of times. Next, I watched The Devil Wears Prada 2. And I only watched it because my boyfriend recommended to me. He recommended the first movie. I watched the first movie. I didn't really love it. And then I went to the movie theater to watch the second one. I don't think I have a strong opinion about this. I just love seeing Meryl Streep. Yes. But I don't know. I just feel like it was not necessary. It was just for the nostalgia. It was not a bad movie either, and the conclusion was good. And Lady Gaga was on it, and also there was a song that I loved. That now that I remember, I never added to my list, but I have to because I really liked it. But that's it overall. I don't have any more comments. I don't think this is one of my favorite like franchises or movies at all. I know a lot of people love the first one, and I know also from what I read that some people didn't like this one. What I can say is that yes, it was not necessary, but it was not a bad movie. So it's okay. Then I watched The Mandalorian and Grogu with my boyfriend and one of his friends, and this was amazing. I loved it a lot. I feel like Michael and the drama in Mandalorian and Grogu are some of my favorite films so far from new movies that have come out this year because this experience was just amazing. I love Grogu so much. I love Grogu so much. There's nothing else I can say. Like, this was just everything that you would expect. This is what I expected to find in this movie. It had wholesome moments, it had high risk. The story was interesting. The music was surprising because I didn't think that I was prepared for that. Like, I felt like it was like a cyberpunk music, and I like that. I don't know if I'm wrong in that genre. Just let me know if I'm wrong, but that's what it sounded for me. Overall, I just love this movie. I don't have anything else more to say. It was just amazing. And the last movie that I watched is Toy Story 5. There is no bad Toy Story movie. And with this, I confirm it. It might not have been like the best story ever, but I felt like we had good characters, we had a solid premise, and we have Jessie as the protagonist, which is something that I didn't think at first. It was kind of weird to see Woody as a side character, to be honest. I have nothing against it, but I do prefer him as a protagonist. But this was good. It was wholesome and it had a lot of cute moments, a lot of funny moments too. So I think it was worth it. I don't know if they are going to keep making Toy Story films. Honestly, I'm not opposed to it. I would be more opposed to more live action movies from Disney than Toy Story films. But this was good and I enjoyed it a lot. And that's it for the video. Let me know what you have been watching in movie theaters this year. And also let me know if you like this type of videos so I can also have them as well as the reading wrap up videos. It's just that I don't read that many books, but I watch a lot of stuff. I watch a lot of TV shows and I watch a lot of movies. And I will talk about the TV shows next, but I just need to organize it because it's quite a lot. That's it for the video. If you enjoyed it, please give it a like and share it with friends. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel for more content about movies, TV shows, and books. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I will see you in the next one.